Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on my Roxy's Journalist Tree project, and I'm working on my orchids. So I've just got my petals to do, the outer petals or the front petals now. I've already started work on them because I just wanted to test a couple of theories that I had. I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to do this, whether I was going to do them all the same or not, but I think I'm going to do them all differently now. So I have got some that I've painted, and I'm going to show you how I did that. And I'm also going to be using some brights, possibly these ones here, just to make them stand out a little bit. So I'm just going to pop this to one side for now because I'm going to show you how I created the painted petals. I've got all my bits and pieces here. I used Inktense pencils, and what I did was I had my template, which I've drawn out several pairs of petals. So that's how I've started. As you can see, I've already got some paints here. I've just used my Inktense pencils, and I've started with yellow. Move it over a bit, and just it's got a bit red's gone in there as well, so it doesn't really matter too much. Just got a little bit of yellow in my lid that I'm using as a palette. And then just started to paint here. So I have gone over a little bit. A bit more, I think. Okay, so that's the yellow. And then I did at first use the pink. I've only got a small supply of Inktense here. I did start to use the pink, but it was looking a little bit too bluey pink, and it wasn't really matching with what I'd already got, so I've just gone and used red. When it dries, it does fade a little bit, so it doesn't quite look as bright. And just kind of mix it in a little bit on the edges. Very rough, it's nothing artistic at all about this. I'm not a fan of painting. I don't really have patience for painting. Not like I do for stitching. I love my stitching, but painting not so much. Just like that, just put a bit more around the edges. Kind of goes a little bit orangey red, but that's kind of like the colour that I want. Okay, and then that will just need drying. So let me just move these little bits out of the way, because I have got a here is one I made earlier. Gonna pop that out there to dry. So, and these are the ones that I made earlier. So this is what it looks like once they dry. They're dry. And then all I did was use the pencil marks that I've already made. You can just about see them still. And cut round. I must say they do look, I am impressed with how petally they look. I'd turned them over them so I couldn't see the pencil marks. So the Inktense does go straight through your fabric. Well, it has this fabric anyway. I'm presuming it does on most fabrics. If they're thin enough. This is just a vintage cottony. I think it's cotton. It's an old pillowcase. there, and then turn it over, and they just, I think they look really good, even if I say so myself. I am really pleased with how they've turned out. So let's grab, I'm just making sure that I have got no paint splatters. So these two I've already added on, and what I did was, I'll show you over here on one of these, which one am I going to put these on? Yes, should I put on this one or that one? I like them on that one. So just a little bit of Pritt stick, just a glue stick, and just dab them. Don't scrape it across your glue. You just want a dab, so it's kind of a little bit tacky. Like that. Okay, it's gone over this one, but I did know that some of them may go, I think that one may go over that petal as well, but that's just how flowers lie, isn't it, when you're viewing them. So like that. Then I've got some yellow, and I've got like a variegated peachy kind of colour here. I've also got a darker one. Whether I go dark, I'm not sure yet. I might, we'll see. But on this one here, I just used the yellow and the peachy colour. So actually I've got a piece here, I may as well use that up first. And then it's just a case of attaching it with long and short stitches. So I've just gone out of, I'm outside the petal at the moment, just to get it stitched down, and then it's easy to go through. And you're just doing random stitches. Right, so then I'm going to come up here and go down here. And then come up close to where I've gone down, and then back up, just so that I don't waste too much. I've just realised as well that isn't the edge of my canvas, so that will probably go over a little bit. I don't think it's going to matter. Some shorter stitches. Okay, I'm going to have to change my thread. too long because they do wear as you're pulling them through the fabric. Okay. Just do a couple more on this one. One's needed there. Okay, so that will do for the yellow for that one. Let's see, I've got it on my finger. So again, kind of aiming towards a central point around here and then spreading out either way. How are you all today? Hope you're all well. Finding time to stitch. Looking forward to the weekend. Or it might be the weekend when I post this video actually. It's Thursday here today, Thursday afternoon. I'm just trying to get sorted out for my weekend stitching projects. I'm not sure if, is it a new prompt this weekend? I'm not sure, I've kind of lost track now. I'm kind of thinking it could be, but I don't know. I just wanted to get, if it is, I wanted to kind of get up to date so that I'm not too far behind, but I don't think my petals are going to take too long now. Once I've done these, then that's kind of it for mine. I know a lot of other people have got quite a lot of stitching to do. On their flowers. I think I've taken a fairly easy option with my orchids. There's not mega. Well, there is. There's quite. I suppose there is quite a lot of stitching to be done, but I know that if I'd have done a vase of flowers, then it would have taken me a lot longer. Right. So that's the yellow done. And then just having a look, just trying to think, shall I go differently on that one? I'm going to go different on that one because they're all different anyway. So we'll go to this darker pink instead. I don't know what this is. It's hand dyed and it's something that I bought as like that. So it had no name on it. It's kind of like a wool, but it's a thin one. I don't know any more than that. Right. So again, I'm just going to start in the middle. Just do long and short. Got a warmer weekend this weekend here in the UK. It's well, in fact, it starts today. The temperature's been around 0, 1, 2 degrees, but I think we're about 12 or so at the moment. So it's feeling a little bit warmer. Not brilliant, but it's better than it was. I think it's 15 tomorrow. So. It's a sign that we're coming out of hibernation, out of the cold. Spring is on its way, hopefully. I've got snowdrops already in the garden. Won't be long before the bluebells and the daffodils are here. Making sure I'm not sewing anything that I shouldn't be sewing. I haven't decided what I'm doing with the edges or anything. I mean, if they're left loose, then I suppose that could just be left at the edge of the canvas, which might make it look nice. I haven't planned that far. I'd only planned to add the petals and do this bit, so just see how it looks in time when I've finished all my stitching. I think that's about it for this one. Let's finish that off. Yep, I like that. Let's get some more to do the other side. That's the end. Sewing through quite a lot of layers of fabric here, so it can get a little bit tough. Oops. I think we're about done. There, maybe. Just about here. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that one. One more time. So we need one somewhere here. Yeah. There. Let's look at that. Yep, happy with that. Just got to do the little inserts, but I'll do that at the end, I think. So I've got this one here to do, and I've got some more petals. I think I'm going to do one more petal of these, and then I've got some other brights. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll go away and do some more, and then come back and show you how I'm doing to do the centres. Yeah, so see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. Right, so my flowers are all done now. So I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to do a trigger warning for Lynn, because I know she doesn't like faces in flowers, so prepare yourself, Lynn, or look away. But here you go. So all my flowers are now done, and they've got a little snuggle pot and cuddle pie faces in them, the fabric that I received from Christine at Create and Craft with Christine. So they're all on now. I've got enough to go on all of the 7 little flowers that have been opened. So really pleased with that. I just want to bring you up a little bit so you can show you. These are the painted petals that I did. I did plan on doing the petals for all of them, but they looked they looked too realistic, and it's never been my intention to make them realistic. So I have done a few with different coloured petals as well. So they've all done, and I'll just show you what I did was I attached them by just doing some long and short stitches first of all, and then I sewed the little face on afterwards. So they're all done now. Really happy with how that's turned out. I love the bright colours. I'm just going to see if I can move you up a little bit so you can see all of it. Hopefully that's about it, I think. So yeah, really done with that. So looking forward to the next prompt now, see where that takes us. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.